everybody, this is the Palace of Forest. I am Old June. Today we are talking about Egypt. In 1975, I visited British Museum in London and saw their massive collections of Egyptian artifacts. An entire floor filled with treasures. It made me wonder, would be these priceless relics essentially stolen? Even the Egyptian Museum in Cairo doesn't have as many artifacts as the British Museum. This raises an important and controversial question. Should artifacts taken from other countries be returned? When I was younger, I strongly believed that stolen artifacts should be given back to their home countries. But now, I think differently. Many artifacts might not have survived in their original locations due to wars, natural disasters, or human destructions. So perhaps the British Museum belongs to all the humanity. From this perspective, returning artifacts doesn't feel as urgent as before. Egypt is a country rich in history, filled with ancient relics, mummies, pharaohs, and the Nile River. Its past is fascinating, especially stories about the Cleopatra, Julius Caesar, and Mark Antony, full of drama and intrigue. Egypt has a history spanning 8,000 years, with written history going back around 6,000 years. Egyptians' hieroglyphics are both artistic and virtually stunning. Ancient Egypt was ruled by absolute monarchs, pharaohs with ultimate power and prestige. They commanded hundreds of thousands of workers to build the pyramids, incorporating incredible astronomical and mathematical knowledge. Their expertise in architecture, mathematics, and astronomy was extraordinary. During the 18th and 19th centuries, Britain and France competing for dominance worldwide, including in North Africa. In 1798, Napoleon invaded Egypt, but he didn't just bring an army. He brought artists and scholars, turning his campaign into a massive research expedition. There's a legend that Napoleon, displeased with the Great Sphinx, ordered his soldiers to shoot off its nose. However, modern research shows the nose was actually chiseled off, not blessed by fire. Some believe a Muslim named Muhammad Sain al-Dar defaced the Sphinx in 1378 because people were worshipping it like a god instead of following Islam. Whatever the true story, a 4,500 years old monument was damaged forever. One thing all Egyptian temples and ruins have in common is their sheer size. The ancient Egyptians had great ambitions, a vast vision, and a magnificent culture. Standing in front of the pyramids and Sphinx, you can't help but feel small and humbled. One of Egypt's greatest rulers was Ramesses II, who died in 1213 BC. He was like the Egyptians' Qin Shi Huang, powerful in both governance and military achievements. In the Egyptian Museum, you can see his mummy. His wife, Nefertiti, is also famous for her royal yet graceful beauty, simply stunning. Cairo is filled with shops selling perfumes, claiming Egypt was the birthplace of fragrances. Some even say French perfumes learned their craft from Egypt during Napoleon's time. There are also shops selling papyrus paintings featuring beautiful ancient Egyptian women, and a jewelry store with gold pieces resembling those worn by pharaohs. But despite its rich history, Cairo is a chaotic and impoverished city, struggling with disorderly traffic and economic challenges. The Nile River is the lifeblood of Egypt. Its annual flood bringing fertile soil, making agriculture, fishing, transportation, drinking waters, and hydraulic power possible. For thousands of years, it has sustained Egyptian civilization. The Romans were determined to conquer Egypt because it was a major source of grain for their vast empire. Before them, in 332 BC, Alexander the Great invaded Egypt without a fight. The Egyptians welcomed him because they wanted to escape Persian rule. After Alexander died in 323 BC, at just 32 years old, his general Ptolemy took control of Egypt and declared himself pharaoh in 305 BC, founding the Ptolemaic dynasty. This means Cleopatra was actually a Greek. Did you know that? In the 7th century, the Arabs defeated the Byzantine rulers in Egypt, bringing Islam, which remains the dominant religion to this day. Egypt is a country I long to visit again. However, due to the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East, I have put my plans on hold. Its unique ancient sites and the deep cultural heritage continue to captivate my heart and mind. Today we stop here. I hope you like it. See you next time.